Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster, where I am standing in a rather unusual place. I've never actually been over here before, and that, I think, is a nice new view of the castle. If you can't work out exactly where I am around the side. I am over here. If I fly back in, I am out through here, on one of the trees over there. Now, as you may remember, I said the castle was now completed. I, however, forgot this little opening here. I've been saying almost since I built this factory bit that I was going to make a little side entrance out this side. Now, before you ask, the solar panels which we were working on last time, let's just actually really quickly dash into there. They're coming along really well, but they're not quite done yet, and I didn't really want to spend another episode in here messing around with things. But you can see that some of these things have actually switched off, which means that things have actually been made enough. Things like the coal dust I've actually got enough of. I've actually, I believe, made up another, at least one, medium voltage solar array. So that's all very good. There are some tweaks that need to be made to it, but I'll be making those next time. Because my mouse is double clicking, because I want to work out here, like I said, for an episode today. So there is my little hole which I want to make an entrance, and I'm thinking that I'd quite like to build another little causeway coming out and going off down here, because in my mind at least there's probably civilization somewhere out that way. So we're going to have to do some fairly serious building here. Let us get this out and chop the trees down which are completely in the way, just to get a better look at the lie of the land around here. There's not too many. I probably do need to come out at least that far though, and get all of these out, because there are tons and tons of trees, because, of course, jungle biome. They are fun. They are so much fun. Right. That's that cleared out a little bit. I shall come out to here, and you can see we've got this sort of really steep hill here, which I want to work with. Go into my never-ending pouch of goodies and pop out some various bits which I might possibly need. So what I am thinking is that it will have to go down to the right and then come out around here. There is a little hill thing, I think, going on here underneath all the trees, which I can run it down, I think. The path at this point is 3 wide, so it wants to be at least 3 wide here, which means that the edge of the path will be here. And vines, as ever, are annoying. So there'll be a supporting wall type structure here, is my thought on the matter. Yes, vines, we know you are there. And, whoa, that's really quite high, actually. It gives a nice view looking down over that little lake area. And I have already got through an entire stack of stone bricks. It's a very good job I am making these fully automatically. Whoops. Whoops again. And, of course, vines. Are we nearly high enough? We are very nearly high enough. Because I think I can build down from there to about this level. Now obviously security is a huge issue for a castle. So it would be very silly just to have a complete opening coming up to this. Oop, and I have fallen off. I will need to tidy up the base because it's just sitting on dirt down there. But I shall, of course, as ever, do that off camera. Right, I think that the floor does need to be here at this level. Where is mine shovel? It is there. So the floor will be here. Just like that. And typically I use stone slabs to drop down a level, which means that there will be a floor here. This won't be dropping down very quickly, will it? And there will be a floor here. This will need an awful lot of filling in, which will be done off camera, of course. Right. So I'm going to have to build everything out here to this level, I think. Like that. To create a little sort of platform area just to stand on. Before I start going down to the left. Which will need to be at least as wide as that before it can start to drop down again. Which will probably be at about that point. Let's have a look at how that works. Big underground holes which are going to get filled with mobs, of course. Let's go one more to there, and then we can drop down a single block to there. And then again, dropping down to there. And so on. This one will be down there. Okay, now what I want to do then is put in some sort of tower pretty much where this tree is. Because what I want... Let's move these things along so I've got all of my things handy. All of my tools. Right, where are we? There is some wood in here. I know it. It's there. One tree. Oh, is it a big tree? Is it a big tree that's going to take me ages to find all the bits of? The answer to that is almost certainly. Is that it? There's more of it down there. There is some of it over here. Is that it? No, there's some more here somewhere. Probably just there. There we go. And that is it. Apart from strange blocks which aren't despawning. And it is getting near night. And did I not just take that out, or was that the step above? Okay, can we despawn now, please? Of course we can't. There. Right, to protect this entranceway, there is a little hill there. I thought there was. We're going to build a little sort of tower going into that. But it's going to be a sort of tower butting into the side of the hill. If you like. So, well, the central point should really be here, shouldn't it? The middle of this side and the middle of that side. So let me just have a think about how big I could make that be reasonably, and it is getting to be night time. Perhaps a big 13 tower, that would be 6 either side. How far am I from this side? 1, 2, 3, 4. At the minute, that is a tower of size 9. But it can, of course, go on a little bit further. A 13 tower would be 6 either way. 2, 3, 4, just up to that block there. I think that would work for the best. So let's just come out this way. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. That will be the central block. It'll go to either side. Just like that. And just like that. This will obviously just be a little guard tower type thing. Then it will come in, and let's see how this will cut into that. What this will do is it will go over here and come up here. And this is where a creeper just comes up and stands right next to me. It'll go up here, yeah, that will work, I think, and then it'll go. I've run out of blocks, that's why I can't place any. And then it will cut across there straight to the wall. Something sort of like that. Get rid of that one. So how does that look? Yeah, I think that will look good. Okay, so we just do the same on this side. Without falling to oblivion. Not with those, though. I've used completely the wrong thing there. But with these. And then cut this all the way back straight to the tower. It'll make it sort of semicircle shaped. That would be the central point. Let's just see how far back it goes. And the next one would be the one that would cut back to there. So that's fine. It can just go to there. Perfection. Let's try and level this all up into one gigantic tower then. Using a huge amount of bricks, all of which are identical dull stone. I shall start to put a bit of a design into the outsides just to break up the sides, so it isn't endless dull stone. Right. Did that one actually work? It did. So we can just build this up. A few more. So whenever anybody comes in along that path from that side to come into the tower, they've got to pass through this tower. The, I don't know, western keep, is it? Probably the eastern keep. That must be the east. I think the sun rises that way. Genuinely, I have no idea. It's sort of a barracks thing, I guess, this. I'll perhaps put some armour stands, stuff like that into it. There we go, and there we go. Oops. And I think that is probably tall and imposing enough from this side. Let's see how it looks from over here. Yes, it just gives it a sort of nice big tower thing going on, I guess. So obviously the path is coming in here. It will hit the floor of it here and simply turn left and come out here. So the floor is the level above me, so I can just fill these into this level. We now have a floor along here, made out just of slabs, because obviously this is a walking-in area. You don't want a carpet in the middle of this. I am on the right level. Yes, I am. And I could really use some torches, actually. I don't think I've got many on me. That would be a bit of an oversight. Right, I'll block in under there. This will hopefully, obviously, all be filled in at this level because this will be the ground. But I'm just doing the part which is the path. And that's the centre of the tower. So this will now come out here. This will be the front gate, if you like. I'll probably actually put one of those mechanism type gates, the ones that go up and down, on this. And then I have to get this. This will come out to here and then start dropping down that way, and that's going to make a gigantically huge causeway. Whoa, okay. Now, what is the lie of the land like this way? Does it rise up more over here? I think it sort of does. Or do I just create a gigantic causeway type thing coming down here? I think this will just look stupid having a giant ramp. Oh dear, oh dear. I think it's going to have to wend its way down and wind a bit like the front gate does because it is really quite high. And that, of course, is a job for a filler. So let's go get some fillers. Right, one filler, one set of landmarks, and a redstone energy cube. I didn't know I had a full one of those in there. Leadstone energy conduit, and that is everything that we need. And let's go make a huge mess of this bit of land. The sun is rising, that is good. And yes, that is the east, so this will become the eastern tower. Okay, okie dokie. Blimey, this is big. Okay. That's going to go that way. So this is where it will start. So I'm going to want to go down here. A bit like that, I guess, and put a landmark in down there. I'm also going to want one here. Okay. Now the next question is, I'm going to want one out here. I'm just going to fill this in quickly with cobble. 3 steps for the width of the path, and 1 more will be there. I have no idea why I've done that there. I should have really done it here. So that's the width of the path, and 1 more will be a stone brick, which I really need to get back into my hand. So that will be there, and that will be here. And then this will go off this way, and I don't know how far this is going to actually go this way. But I'm thinking several, actually. It will need to come all the way out to... how far shall we go? Something like... probably here, actually, just to get me down a few levels. Okay, that is very big. That is a lot of stone. So smack those all on. We've got this big area. Plonk our filler. Our leadstone energy conduit and our redstone energy cell on the top. Right, this whole area wants to be filled with stone bricks. But I have nowhere near enough stone bricks, and getting a few at a time will be pointless. So let's just hop back in here. If we can. and get us as many stone bricks out as we possibly can, really. Don't need any of that stuff, which will give me more space for bricks. Right, just fill up completely with them. Have I picked up? Whoa, all the stone bricks I had. Wow, okay, that didn't go as far as I'd hoped. Let's see what we get out of this, though. Stonius Briccius going in. Right, how does that do? Whoa, I completely missed that tree. We are, of course, burying a tree. That needs to come down before it completely messes up the building work. Okay, so we have entrapped a tree. That's something good. And that's going to take absolutely ages to fill. But it is getting there. It is getting there. That bottom of that wall looks absolutely terrible. What is my block placement like? Okay, needs substantial work, that little bit. How is this doing? Okay, we might be okay for blocks. Right, from the height that's probably going to be at, I think I could make a ramp just straight down. Come on, not much further to go now. Good job, good job. I actually don't particularly want it to do any more of that. And I think I've just lost a load of landmarks, haven't I? I didn't pick them up. But that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so it has done it. Right, this will be the floor. Ooh, come here, just like that. And then it will drop down. No, I'm going to make it go one more, just for looks and aesthetics. Then it will drop down and be at that level. I've not taken this wall back far enough, have I? It needed to go one that way as well. Never mind, never mind. So then it will come down to here. And so on and so forth. I have no idea how close we are to the edge yet. Pretty close. So I think this will be a floor here, and that will be the final floor before we make our right turn. That may even just be one too far, but if it is, I'm going to have to brick up that side. Wonderful. Never mind, that is fine. Just one too short. Okay, there we go. So it's dropped us down a few blocks, not many, has it? And we're now going to go straight out that way. But before we do, just how does that actually look? Yep, that looks okay. That looks okay. And I think now I can just come straight down into the jungle. So, enough landmarks? I don't have enough landmarks. Did my last landmark? Hey, I found them. I will just set this going, and then I suspect I shall end the episode there, guys. I could actually do it behind this, couldn't I? That would be supremely clever. So, I'm going to need a landmark here. One in the middle of this tree, unfortunately. I need to be one farther out. So there. I'll run it from this one because I can just drop all the way down to here. And pop one there. Oh, that's actually really bad, isn't it? Bad placement. Never mind, and I shall... That's terrible placement. I'll have to do it off this one. And the last one, which is at this level, which is too high. I need to dig you down a couple more, please. Right, so it's 2 down from this level. 3 down from that level, 2 down from that level. Oh Lord. I've now lost where I was. It was there, wasn't it? 2-1. So this level, I have no idea how far out I have to come. I'm just going to do it to here. Does that line up? No, because I must be at the wrong level. Is that it? Oh dear. Right, I am at a Y level of 72 here. That's actually really high, isn't it? Now, am I at the wrong level or have I gone off by 1? I am out by 1, aren't I? It wants to be over here. Can we try that? Was I right the first time? I was right the first time. Now what we should be able to do is just whack this one. No. Is this in a line with this? I really can't tell, you know. Oh, jungle trees, you are so annoying. You are so very annoying. Yeah, it is. So we're going to have to move all of these around. Okay, no problem. So that one will go up here. Just exactly where it was. This one will come down to... let's see, I'm going to have to do this way, aren't I? So that's where it is. That is a bit of path, that is a bit of path, that is a bit of path, and it wants to go in here. Knock you out. Put you back. And there we have it. Okay, that's pretty huge, actually. That will create a huge amount of digging out for me to do, but that's fine. Of course, I will be doing that off camera, so let's just get this all plugged in. Fall off everything. There we go. And stick all this in, because that will be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching the start, at least, of the construction of the East Tower and the East Causeway, I guess. I will have this actually finished and all plugged in for the next episode. So until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.